Good day once again, friendly viewers. This is a very late review, I know, I'm sorry. I've been busy once again. So I'm going to really try and upload as many videos as I can, but every week I will upload the Naruto review at some point. It just depends on how many other videos I can upload and whether I just upload them to FMP or this channel. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to FMP because I'm planning on releasing a lot of content on there, like anime news, weekly webcomic features, and loads of other stuff. So this week's chapter was really a mixed bag for me. Like there was a lot of stuff in there that was potentially very good, potentially a bit not so good, and a sort of grey area in the middle. Things like Obito just decides there and then, after killing all those guys, he decides there and then that he doesn't care about anything. He just, because he's got this idea that he's going to go and help Madara create this dream world where he can change everything. Which obviously, if you're going to change everything, then you don't really care about what's just happened, which kind of makes sense logically. But realistically, would you actually do, if you saw like the person that you love to get like killed? Would you just walk through the guy that did it? Like, surely you'd want some answers. Surely you'd like take that person with you and get some answers or something. Like, I don't know. It didn't seem real to me. It didn't seem like what a real person would do. I thought it was quite a nice touch from Kishimoto that Obito couldn't actually like physically hold Rin unless he used his genjutsu. That sort of without dialogue sort of showed like what he was going through a bit better. I thought that was quite good, and the artwork in the first half of the chapter was really good. It's all the composition of the pages is really well laid out. Like, you've got loads of really varying different panel structures. Usually Naruto can be a bit blocky, so like you just got the blocks, then you got a big panel, but this was like really varied, and it's good to like be able to see in lots of different ways the scene. Like he really explored and tried new angles. Especially I think probably the best panel in this is when Obito is holding Rin. That's quite significant for me. I think it'd be really cool to see how everyone was recruited into the Akatsuki, and how Toby took himself out of the Akatsuki, because they didn't know. Well, like Deidara was teamed up with Sasori, and then Toby comes into the mix, and it's like it's as if he's a new member. So I'm interested in that. Well, what happened between the time of the birth of the Akatsuki and what Obito was doing. I thought it was quite cool that the Ten Tails was sealed by the moon. That's pretty cool. It's like it's quite a it kind of shows the volume of the or the immensity of the Ten Tails and also like refers back to some of Nagato's and Pain's like abilities with like creating that kind of moon with the when Naruto as the Nine Tails was getting trapped in that like massive boulder thing. I thought that was kind of cool, and it's like sort of foreshadowing this reveal that the Gyubi was sealed by the moon. I thought it was I liked the fact that Zetsu was or is half Hashirama clone and half Madara's will. I liked the idea. I thought it was kind of cool. It wasn't revealed in such a way that it was like, oh my god. So it wasn't like, it was like, oh well, that's cool, I didn't see that coming, but it wasn't really like emphasised, or it wasn't seen as a big reveal. It's just like, a lot of people have been wondering about Zetsu, and then just on the cuff it's just like, oh yeah, take some of my will, here you go, and then Zetsu was born. So yeah, I thought that could have been done a bit better. And also I don't really like, or I didn't really understand how Madara could use like his will, or physicalize and materialize his will. Like never in Naruto has it been said that kind of ability was sort of like legit. But then I guess it also it makes sense because we see those black rods like quite a lot. We've seen them previously, and it's quite cool to know that what they actually are, and how they work, and how it's connected to Nagato's eyes. Like how it just shows that Kishimoto had thought about this before, that the black rods were Madara's will, and that's why they worked with the eyes. They were kind of like, they were Madara's eyes. So it's just a sort of little bit of extra strength in the idea, because there's a lot of flimsiness in a lot of the story and plot lines that Kishimoto has got, and we're all waiting with bated breath for some answers. We're getting a lot of answers, but we're getting a lot of weird questions as well coming up. Naruto was ranked 6th this week. That's not very good, especially considering the past few weeks it's been top 3 easily every time, if not top 2 every time. Last week it dropped to 5th, and this week it's 6th. So I don't really understand what's going on there, because I didn't think it was that bad a chapter, but I guess we're just waiting at the moment. It's kind of like the in-between sequences. We're getting some answers, but we're not getting answers to the big questions. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you like all my videos, then feel free to subscribe. And if you don't like any of my videos, then check out my demon art, because you might prefer my art. Damn it. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Tell me what you think. That's what the comment box is for. That's why I make these videos. I want to have debates and discussions. So yeah, tell me what you think of this chapter and what's going to happen next chapter. Adios, amigos.